Despite higher prices for new homes, Clovis continues to grow because many families love the award-winning schools. But is there a limit to how much families are willing to pay to live in Clovis? Well, on this Wired Wednesday, GVWire.com reporter Edward Smith joins us now to break it all down. Good morning, Edward. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Jim.
So on this issue, we know that supply and demand influence a lot of house prices. What are the other contributing factors?
So the other thing builders are looking at is how much it costs to build. And the city has its own charges for those kinds of things, for things like water pipes, water tanks, and wells, because the homes need water.
Right.
And so the city charges those builders a fee to do that work. And in this case, Clovis wants to raise those fees for water 105%.
Wow. So how did Clovis get in this situation?
So they did a study back on their fees and how much they were charging, as well as what it cost them to do those projects, install those wells, like we said, and install those pipes. And they found that they were under significantly, and that they're going to have to double the price of what they're charging.
Wow. So just mathematics. Are the builders pushing back on this at all?
They're questioning a lot of the math that the city came up with. They're also asking for more time to look at that. So they say that there's a lot more baked into the number that that Clovis is using to determine that price. So the builders and the city need to come together and figure out a price, or builders are saying they're going to have to start looking elsewhere.
Should the city consider alternate funds of infrastructure funding?
During the meeting, actually, during that same meeting where they made that decision, they did authorize some other special tax areas called Mello-Roos districts. And I'm sure you know about those, and CFDs, to where homeowners can tax themselves to pay for that. So that's one option. There are a few options, and builders are interested in those other options, rather than just having to pay those extra fees, which do result in higher home prices.
Right. And what does this mean by any chance that, since it's so expensive in Clovis, does this mean there may be more building in Fresno?
Funny that you should mention that. Actually, Fresno council member Mike Carbasi said that this actually looks really great for Fresno, because Clovis does have a lot higher what they call impact fees than the city of Fresno. Clovis might be around 60,000, and Fresno's closer to the 42s. Fresno does have its own problems, as people know, but Clovis, it might make Clovis more attractive. We don't know.
All right. We'll keep an eye on that. Thank you for giving us all the details on what is going on. We always enjoyed. Edward Smith, GVWire.com. And we always appreciate you coming in on Wednesdays for us. Great day. We'll be right back.